This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently. The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic. A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word. That's Kuno on the lens. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts. You know this to be the Star of Pericarnassus, or the Cairo. The central symbol of the Pericarnassian church, a star, a great moral height, to be strived. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows. Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea ice gathered. This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says, why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty?
There was a revitalization project in '49. A design. They got as far as the street lamps and the statue on that intersection. Then something went sour. I suspect that something was Everard Clare, the union leader. He muscled them out. It's how it usually goes around here. We should have done something about the union 10 years ago. That ship has sailed, officer.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to...
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work. A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of. The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it, probably a sponsored ball. Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single, an embodiment of pure motion, a fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum. Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
A whorehouse of shit? It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters, probably 24.
What the hell is your problem? I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful. You vandalized our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5 bull. Yes, Pétanque! You ruined our pétanque game. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer?
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull. Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try.
Yes. Why did you come here? It's unlikely they know anything about. You never know. He might know something. This is a good vantage point.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But in Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our...
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old...
'Tis true, sire. He knows nothing.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game. Yes. It was left by heavy artillery fire. Why what? Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home. Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose a name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality. Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first. Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in '08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta. This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil. Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table.
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frissel. Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was why this is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with. Damn Frissel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay.
He slouches as he says that. It makes him smaller, admitting they left the king to the mob.
A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frissel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned him, and he doesn't want to admit it.
The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? They forgotten. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
I have really outdone myself.
Yes, that's what...
René! Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day? Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really. No, officers, I'm sorry. And I...
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the gauche caviar in the Union.
He means caviar socialists.
I wish I could, but I just...
Odd. He doesn't seem to be lying, but there's something off here.
I'm not.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard. Evrard Clare. Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I told these boys you...
What do you know about history?
The old soldier mumbles something under his... There he stands, proud, rigid and alone.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties. Help with little things. Evrard? Oh, yes. Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card. But Evrard keeps me on the payroll. Just for the...
So that's what it was before. Him hiding something. He tries to make it look like he's a big deal in the Union. And now he doesn't know anything. Because no one tells him anything.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member. I hate the socialist rabble. But even siding with them is better.
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words. Oh, nothing official, I assure you.
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie prop.
I don't even consider myself a regular socialist. Politics is not really something I involve myself in, officer. Officer, I have a vivid imagination.
He just fluffs it up.
Of course. Don't sink into anything. Don't sink into...
I believe everyone has the right to think and do...
Come on, you.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time. Sure, officer. No, thank you.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old "This is you." Golden orange. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech.
That's odd. Why doesn't he like music?
The stuff I record myself, silverware shaking in drawers as
Maybe you should ditch music as well. Get into these more experimental
is the Harman Welshie W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seattle.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets. Try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win her back. Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing...
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider. The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend. 50 cents. Bargain priced. I'll throw in the tiny cap too.
He lost his cap when he lost his head. Perhaps he's looking for the head. This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols.
You're probably talking about I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the Royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win. Maybe.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps. Complement.
This is what the loyalists looked like, yes, at first.
Which ones? Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky?
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine. Big men on big horses, clad.
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about the...
A long, long time ago. Big men on big horses.
Franco-Nigerian knights.
A long, long time. The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Yes? Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation. That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know? That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was... It's a part of the world, officer. A job...
Seol is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state west of the Insulindian Iso.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite.
A point of pride to him.
What do you mean? I have no idea.
The lieutenant's conceptualizations. The lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. But this isn't an old school case.
What? Think?
The lieutenant produces his small... We all have our different
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this. But you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
I guess you don't need glasses, then. No.
The lieutenant nods.
Good.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garansi Quebec. Please. The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his... It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering. He smiles and bangs his ladle. It's almost like music. You see a heavy steel door with a prominent... You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for the cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door it leads to a side building, adjacent to this one. The old...
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? Yes, I suppose...
It's hardly a side investigation. You already have a name for it.
It's hardly worth a title. Anyway, Gart is the person...
The door does not budge. The door does... The man ponders his cooking. He looks up at you, then looks away quickly. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's...
Can I help you?
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
As it should be. Anyway, thank you for returning my key.
You see a heavy steel door with a The man ponders his cooking. He looks up at you, shrugging isn't.
Can I help you?
Hello again, sweetie. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
Try to force a tear out of your duct. Really rip into the whole emotional aggression thing.
Officer, get a hold of yourself, please.
Sweetie, I'm sorry, but I think you need more help than I can give you. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I don't...
Yes?
An old call box with you ring the doorbell. What an ominous, all you hear is static, but no one answers the call. You ring the doorbell, but you wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore. You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has...
Yes, hello. This is Tracy with Ennial Electric. Have you...
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with...
It's you. My...
Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care. Ever since I came to work here, it's been...
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice to be able to finally...
She sounds like she's about to cry. She doesn't answer. Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay. Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read. Silence. No silence. No one answers. Nothing happens after you ring the door. Silence. No one answers you.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space. I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture. Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Wonderful! Did you talk to her? Great! On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her? My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette. As a young girl should be.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nods.
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy? Everything is on the shelves.
She smiles and nods.
Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her.
What in God's name is she talking about?
Cursed?
What in God's name is she talking?
Oh yes. How's my precious doing? As a young girl should be.
The woman before. A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise. An endless variety of source books, lore books, and code. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium. Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books? A towering mountain of colorful board game boxes and Wirral codices.
Wonderful board games, sir. Browbritter is a fun game of economic competition.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family? Are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
Friends are technically like family. For playing with friends, I'd recommend suzerainty. Lousy auras there. I've heard they turn people.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielded rows and rows of Hyamdala men, blurred, maybe 100. Not even close. Man from Hyamdal in hell. Man from Hyamdal.
Oh, Man from Hjelmdal. Blood and violence. Scantily clad women. What does it matter? If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
Oh, crime, robberies, murders, even sexual crimes. We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his story. You're a police officer, apparently.
Note, reading about Dick Mullen will not actually make you a better detective. Crime fiction is a disgrace. These books greatly overstate the excitement. What's more, they complete not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf? You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get me Mullen. A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the murder house. The final case of Dick Mullen. An obvious lie. Dick Mullen in the clock tower. Oh no, turns out he faked it to solve a case. Yes, there's also the dame who did it. Farewell, my Mullen. Faking death seems to be a common trope in the Mullens. Tragedy calls for Dick Mullen. Another one with fake death. After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is... Your quick eye notices a small caterpillar crawling across the spine of a book. The title reads, a worn paperback from Dick Mullen's classic Hard-Boiled Phase. The premise seems to be that Dick Mullen is framed for the murder of his best friend. Could it be the motifs of unstable identities and shocking betrayal? Then this is the book for you. The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous...
I would say... The Greatest Innocence. The book is also very daring. Perhaps for a layman. Deep analysis...
Do her words seem vague and apt?
Certainly. It's prudent.
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow. There's something personal inside. Browsing through all the books with all their names, suddenly, a high-speed love chronicles the romance between two of the finest next to Earth. Next to that,
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you.
several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden. The maps look old and faded. This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots, Ozon, Laurentide, disintegrating into mathematics. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you. You can, on Caillou, Revachol, 850 million people live on the ocean break connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods. But look, perhaps they are gods. The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a... To the east, rolling hillsides. Huron, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's so small you can't even see it. It's not really a map. Still, it's detailed.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for... They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though. That old thing. It's an out-of-date from when some design studio...
The place does not look like a successful tourist trap, does it?
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. Amidst the various books, These three things are very important to the point of the book, and it serves platitudes, while also telling everyone wholeness, unity, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself. The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking. There's even a chapter on the ancient Seraise tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this? The throbbing in your head increases with every passing moment. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, the book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies. For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venic or hand broom made from the... It is supposedly invigorating and good for the circulation. It also recommends, among other benefits, it is alleged that seems improbable. For general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular... These strolls promise to... This is exactly what you need. There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations. You close the book and return it to its place on the shelf.
Sir, please, no browsing in that. I can't have you end up like...
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only. Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the...
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become. You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. This is a traditional Semonese ward. Inhabitants of Elysium, aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is no... Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the pet...
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains. You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Why? It's not like anyone was... I am sorry, I don't know. Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything.
Talking is always good. Go see what... There is something mysterious about the curtains. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to... I already told you, it's just a storage room. Just let it go, officer. Go...
She recites it like it's a poem, or like she's playing a role she's grown tired of.
It's just for decoration. Okay, fine. It's because this place is cursed. Just like Annette said, they don't call it the... Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything? The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation. It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Officer, there's nothing natural about entire companies declaring bankrupt. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie, lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here. Most certainly not. I'm not letting you open the gate.
My liege, you know what this case calls for? A para-detective. Slither up to her, you silver-tongued fiend. Show her what world-class perfidy looks like.
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before. I'm not sure I can trust your claims. Honestly, you look like a bit of a drinker. I'm sorry.
The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He's sight. Go ahead then. Rock her world, he thinks. I'll compose some notes.
How do you know?
Here we go.
I should have realized. A pattern lies within the fabric. The hand of...
Perhaps you truly are the one to deliver this woman from the...
But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter. You are certain you can help us? Keep us safe? I can't allow any collateral damage to hit us. If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope. Do you swear it? Thank you, sir. There's one more thing I haven't told you about yet.
Do not act surprised. You know of these things, sire.
Yes, a malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the form of a woman. A witch, most likely. She or it must be connected to the curse somehow. Yes, that chimney is part of the building. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. What is the source of this curse? Here's the key to the... Oh, and please do return to me after you've looked round. I'm quite anxious to know what she has...
Unbelievable darkness. What do you discover? Probably just some office space. Don't be scared.
Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits. Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness. Oh, this! No, it's a special Himian amulet. There are numerous...
Desert pygmy shamans. That sounds like a rather doesn't seem like the spell is working. There are no customers around except you.
Sir, I am well educated in the commercial and esoteric arts. I know what to do and what to avoid. Discount my wares? Besides, this would only tempt the phantoms of doom. They can... It's not good to talk about the...
Wow. Void Ray. The woman before you scans the store. You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered.
Oh!
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Semonese trinkets and charms. It appeared only an echo. No one is there. After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting...
What is this place? I think you're right, though it looks like no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we...
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Yes, because it's closed. No need to look for a surprise.
A barbell lies on the floor. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. There are no collars on the barbell. Why does it feel so familiar? No, it's not that. It's just a...
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then. It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations.
Hey. Psst. Psst. Hey, yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again. You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket, literally murder all human beings. Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny. Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or failure? It's about, yes, abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb-stomped and pissed. You alone, against every living thing. You, against that. Now get to work, comrade. Oh yeah, get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready. Too late to back out now. You can't make... This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and
a radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside. We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its It's empty, like a beehive.
This is where the memory should go.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard. Some of the writing has faded with it. These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types, translucent Welkins. Who are all those creatures? You should adopt one of those Welkins as your persona. One of the Welkins, towering among the... It's Vara Hamira, a high Welkin, his face white. The hull door, the
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures. This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real. Some people really just look at those details.
The photo collage, entire ocean. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers. Or a pinned postcard read, "This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Minimi stands for a mini meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work as time goes on.
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left. The handwriting is only partly legible. This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker. The mesh spreading over the stone. The whole thing resembles Kmrn mosaic tiles. Very history classes. Radio frequencies, it seems unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. You think so? The web is comprised of someone very important, the leader of a massive on-air game built, a conductor for the hundreds. Whoever decides to call in, there's no way.
My God, it's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became. The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
Nothing. It's just lying.
Okay, what do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace? No, that's not it. I think it looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalk through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think not to my knowledge. They make automated games.
Not in Revachol West.
But I don't think anyone has attempted. Indeed, those Welkins are dead.
Super cool.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but... Yes, especially in here. Okay, let's keep moving.
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half. This must be where the entity lives. What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens. Still nothing. Those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy. Your fist hurt. If this is really an entrance to the chimney, then there must be a furnace.
Can you please try to refrain from attacking random things? Why do you think there's something on the other side, Mrs. Sir? In any case, there's no way we...
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy? The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes, a gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun. The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been... You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door. A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper.
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge. I know. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The fridge buzzes with... A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear...
What are you doing? Wait, really? Maybe it's coming from behind those safety curtains we saw upstairs. You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected. But malignant entity...
Always has to be the skeptic, this man. A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Maybe you could paint something with this coal. Leave a... few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away. Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest, but one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way. It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez.
He likes this find.
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary.
A few bricks have fallen off. Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby. An electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now. Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has one cable missing. Somewhere, a machine hums along with the current, happy and contented. Somewhere in the dark, a giant electric mammal stirs to life. An electric sizzle. The room... The dented yellow mailbox. The dented yellow... There is a hollow ring as you kick the box. It sounds like it's mostly empty. Your toe hurts now. Your toe has suffered.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection box.
He does not actually think it's cool. If anything, the lieutenant feels sorry for the poor box. He's leaning in to inspect the layers of graffito that deface it.
I don't. Let's go.
You're alive and well. Don't keep... Yes, yes.
Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants to hear.
I knew it. Oh, such... But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No.
You don't have anything of substance to tell her until you found that entity of hers.
What have you found? And...
Hello, sir. How is the investigation going? Found any curses yet?
That's very good to hear.
We're still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sinking. What is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for pétanque.
Now. No need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
That's how it is, huh? Fine. I guess you did attempt to right your hooliganism. Consider it forgiven. It's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 caliber. Breech loading. This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her? I understand. Unfortunately, I don't know what else to tell you.
dark. And the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand. Right.
Some areas are inaccessible.
As before, this is directly above. Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking. A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of... Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be... The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule? Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and...
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
They are merely cautious. It's my job to protect their filaments as a password repeat. I work as a repeater at the East Insulindia. As for me, well, I am... Now please tell me the reason for your call, Fortress Accident. The filament you have inserted into the reader. Yes. Is that the production schedule? Good. Please repeat.
Password. Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved.
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeaters.
Still no. Received. I will register the...
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of...
Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Fortress Accident is the company on whose name? One moment. Fortress Accident SCA produces...
That's not bad.
Any other questions? Good. Please repeat. I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the...
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Now, can you please repeat the password? Received.
Don't worry.
Fortress Accident. Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. Nothing happens. Behind the hatch sits the filament slides out of its glowing nest. The bear's eyes are dead and empty. Ice inside the fridge, slowly melting. The power has been cut off.
Yes?
Only the black cable is plugged into somewhere in... 2 cables, and electric sizzle.
Hello again, sweetie.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. You don't really know, do you? South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment. You see a heavy steel door with... You see a...
Can I help you?
The door is closed. Still, the lieutenant gives you a quick glance. The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.